right? So moving forward, yes, so this is the event that is all about, and we five are the organizers. Let me tell you that who we are and why we bring you this event. We are basically the leads of the DSC of all the local DSCs Bhopal. DSC is a Developer Student Club. It is a club by Google developers. It is in various colleges. So here you can see I am Suhani Sinha from DSC OIST, that is Oriental Institute of Science and Technology, and I am a electronics and communication final year student. I love Python. I code in Python, and I am a full stack web developer in Django. That is about me. I'll let other members also introduce themselves so you can know them better. The next we have Abhishek Srivastav. He is DSC lead for VIT Bhopal University. Abhishek, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Sohani. So, well, I'm DSC lead of VIT Bhopal University, that is Vellore Institute of Technology, Bhopal University. I'm a full stack web developer. I'm very well versed with web technologies like React and Django. Further, I believe that technology can build powerful solutions. We are here with an aim of building for solving local problems through technical solutions. Well, that's what about me. So I would like to introduce our next member, Ajay Singh.
So, hey everybody, it's great to see you all. Firstly, happy Google Actions Developers Day to everybody. So, this is Ajay Singh. I'm a DSC lead at BIST Bhopal, that is Bansal Institute of Science and Technology. I'm a DSC lead there. I'm also Google's cloud facilitator at my campus, and I'm a web development intern at RMGX Technologies. So I would love to help you in demonstrating how to uh, develop an action today. So be ready for that. And next, I would like to invite Yukti Rapartivar to please introduce yourself, Yukti.
Thank you, Ajay. Hello, everyone. I'm Yukti Rapartiva, DSC lead for LNCT Bhopal, that is Lakshmi Narayan College of Technology. And I'm an Android developer and machine learning enthusiast. And I would like to introduce you all with Google Actions today. Thank you. And I would like to invite Shivam Soni for introducing himself.
Hello everyone, I am Shivam Soni, DSC lead for Sagar Institute of Science and Technology, Gandhinagar, Bhopal. I am an Android developer and I am a cybersecurity enthusiast, and I am also interested in Android, IoT, and blockchain. And a fun fact about me is I am a Marvel fanboy and a Harry Potter fan too. So you can hit me up on my handles. We can talk about the following fields I mentioned previously. So thank you, that's all. That's me.
All right, so that was all about the DSC leads. This event is in collaboration with all the local DSC chapters of Bhopal. So yes, let's get started with the event, and I would like to call upon Abhishek, and he'll introduce you what is Google Assistant and what all he have in store for us. Let's see.
Okay, thank you, see. Thank you, Suhani. So, well, let's move forward. So, first of all, if you are new to developing Google Actions, this is the right talk where you are. And if you are already an experienced developer, we will walk you through that what is the new. Well, the mission. What is the mission of Google Assistant? Well, the mission of Google Assistant is to provide you with the best way to get things done. So, somewhat it rhymes with an idea of providing assistant and reach of devices to people around the globe. It is a kind of tough idea to provide such quality features to each and everyone. This for such a plan, we require an ecosystem of powerful and vibrant developers. This is where all you fellow developers come into picture. Your collaborations are what we require to get the technology reach around the globe. Well, talking about the computation evolution. So why this is the best time to learn about Google Assistant Developer. As you can see that every decade there is a drastic change in the technology and how we depend on technology. So, talking about back in 1980s, we were familiar that uh, we were familiar with the there was a launch of first ever computer in 1980s.
Abhishek,
We
Abhishek,
sorry to
yeah,
interrupt you, but I would really request all of you guys to please keep yourself on mute. It would be really helpful to keep the session going smoothly. Thank you so much.
thank you. Yeah, so talking about the drastic changes that takes place every decade. So starting from 1980, we witnessed the launch of first ever computer, and that changed our life, our means of doing the work and everything. So next in 1990s, there was a launch of first ever mouse that provided us with a cursor which can control the entire system. Moving forward, in 1995, we witnessed the launch of first ever mobile phone, which again changed everything from doing menial tasks on laptop or computer, we were shifted to mobile phone. Next, the launch of smartphones in 2000 was a big change, big difference in the way how we are relying on technology. Well, now in 2010, the first ever Google Assistant was released, and back in 2017, the actions of Google Assistant are launched. So, what is the basic difference between Google Assistant and the actions on Google? So, by actions on Google, what is meant is you can create your own features, or you can customize your assistant according to your own requirements. This is where the actions of Google come into picture. Moving forward, well, Google Assistant Google. So those were the time when we thought that Google Assistant is just like a mobile phone feature which we rarely use. But now, look around you. You are surrounded with everything where you can have assistant. It is not only specific to a single device. It ranges from a smartphone to your home Google Home to the various assistant like your car, your smartwatch, everywhere. It is provided everywhere. So, talking about Google Assistant, it is the conversation between you and Google that helps you to do your task in a much better and conversational manner. And about actions on Google, actions on Google is basically a platform, or you can call it an IDE, where you can develop and build apps for the for your own requirements. So keeping now considering a real life scenario when you need to order something from any online shop. For instance, let us consider Starbucks. You want to order a coffee, and you are used to, for example, in case of my, I'm used to order coffee every evening. So what I used to do before, I used to open the application, then order it again and again. But later I created a small customizable app on Google Assistant. Now I just need to have to say a command, or you can say a talk that hey Google, order usual Starbucks, and it is ordered. How this is simple, how it is. Talking about the reach of assistant in the current time. So right now there are more than 1 million actions that are already developed on Google Assistant. There are 500 million plus devices which supports Google Assistant, and it is reach all across the globe, so you can access it from anywhere. So, as I told before, the customizable and reach of Google Assistant. So it is used. It can be used from your smartwatch, your smartphone, your Google Home, or even from your car. So it helps you to get connected with Google Assistant at any point of the day. Now re-engage with the Google Assistant. How it is, how we are not even aware that how much we are relying on it. So in the morning when you wake up, you catch up, you schedule your whole plan, but you can just directly contact Google Assistant to tell you what is the schedule for the whole day. Moving to your work either from some transportation or some commute, and at that time also you can hear the news, the upcoming updates, and what all tasks that you need to do. Coming back from work in the evening, your Google Assistant can help you to relieve your stress by suggesting you your favorite music and get your day good. Now, this is another something that Google Assistant has a very powerful feature. Like if you have to access the app nowadays, each one of us are having at least 30 to 40 applications installed on a single device. So it is really hard to search. For example, if you want to listen a song, you need to open the application then search for it. But now using Google Assistant, you can do the same thing with just a single command. Well, as you might be aware till now that Google Assistant queries are 200 times more conversational than search, and it is very obvious that Google Assistant is like a friend of yours. You can customize it according to your own requirement and play with it. It's very handy. So when do we use the voice searches? So this is a survey or an analysis of the past 5 years, which brings you what how many people are relying on Google Assistant for their day-to-day work. As you can see that at different point of time, there's a major portion of time that we rely on Google Assistant and how it can make our life much easier. So talking about Google Assistant, these are some of the applications that you all might be familiar, like Google Search, Google Map, YouTube, and Google Play Store. So these are the applications which you can customize and control according to your own requirements using Assistant. And this is where the actions on Google come into picture. Now we would talk about the actions on Google and would pass the control to Suhani.
Thank you, Abhishek. All right, so halfway through it, we are finally here on actions of Google. That is the most, the talk of the event, because that's what you all are here to learn. Because as developers, I know that you are here to build things for your applications, things for your web applications and resources where users can use that. Right? You're not here to learn how to use the assistant. Everybody knows that you are here to learn to build the actions that other people can use your actions, right? So let's get started with actions on Google. What are actions? Basically, actions are the things that you build for your assistant, where assistant can interact with your applications and make the job of user easy, right? Next, please. Exactly. So, what Google has done, they have divided the major actions into four categories, depending upon the kind of resources that any developer might have. Right. The four basic are web content owner, Android app developer, innovator in a conversational space, and hardware developer. Based on that, there are four types of actions, that is content actions, app actions, conversational actions, and smart home SDK. I'll be talking about content actions and app actions. So let's see what are these. Next, please. Content actions. Let's move forward. Next, please. Right. So, what are content actions? Content actions are basically getting data from the website directly using the assistant, right? If there's some markup data that you want to access, suppose there's some recipe online that you want to read, or you want to get the news. So there you can develop an action, that is content action, where the assistant will read the data of the website directly, right? Let's see, I want to know what today's news, so I'll just ask the assistant that tell me today's headline, and they will just read the headlines of any website, right? So content actions basically comes in a bucket of these examples, which are news, podcast, recipes, FAQs, or how to, right? Next. App actions. Now app actions is for Android developers, where you can create actions that can help the assistant interact directly with your Android application, making the journey of a user, things that your application do easier. Let's see what we have. Yes. So while making an Android app, I know all you Android app developers must have, faced a really the really difficult challenge of engaging the user with your app. Like we have a sea of icons in our, app section of the mobile. Like I don't know about you guys, but my mobile is like that only, and I sometimes forget that what my application looks like. right? So this is where assistant's role came come into play. You can, directly just ask the assistant to do this, do that, and they'll do this and they'll do that, right? And you don't have to remember what my application looks like, or where the settings are, and what all you have to go and do that. Like it's especially really beneficial for older people who cannot navigate through the little things of the app, right? Let's see next. Yes, so apps re-engagement challenge. While building any app, the average cost to drive the install is really high, and within 3 days, the engagement of the user just drops by 77%, and that's a huge like percentage. So for that, the developers came up with an idea to make the assistant interact with the applications really easily, so that the engagement is also fulfilled, and the user experience is also improved. Next. Yes, so app actions connects on nearly 1 billion Android phone. If you build an action for your app, that will connect to all the phones that that application is installed on, and that is they use Google's natural language understanding to fast forward the thing you want to do with the app with the assistant, right? Next. Okay, so let's take a fake example, but a really interesting example that will just clear the idea of how app actions work. So let's take there's an fake app of s'mores. Let's not discuss what s'mores are. It's a dessert, right? You now if you want to make an order, like there's a s'mores outlet, and you want to order, right? So you just find the app. First of all, the finding the app is really difficult, because I don't know what that app looks like. I just forgot, right? So you have to search for them. You have to, maybe you can type, or I don't usually type. I just go on searching, and it really wastes a lot of time. And right. So the next step is select the cracker. You select which kind of cracker you want. Next step is choose a marshmallow. Okay. They choose vanilla, then they chose chocolate. So these are all the steps that you are doing on your Android phone, right? Next, they indicate the toast level, that how much burnt your s'mores should be, right? Next we have is define how many. Yeah. Now what is the quantity that you want, and lastly review your order and confirm order. So all these things you did on the app, right? And this all can be just minimized with the help of assistant. It's just one statement that you have to say, and boom, your order is confirmed. And that's how direct intent to fulfillment happens with the help of assistant. Step one is naturally invoke the voice. Just say order one milk chocolate well done s'mores, and you just the assistant directly opens the app with all the things you said that your s'mores should be like, and you just review your order and confirm it, pay it, and lastly enjoy. Yes, your order is confirmed, it's arriving. Nice, good way, right? So this is what app action looks like, and this is what you can do with app actions. You can just fast forward the way a user interacts with your application using assistant, right? So that was all from my side. Now I would like to call upon Yukti, and she will tell you more about the other actions.
Thank you, Sohani. So now let's talk about smart home. Smart home is all about connecting hardware with your voice. And the Google Assistant supports home automation via smart home. So if anyone of you are interested in home automation, you can definitely go into smart home integration. And then the Google Assistant provides us with home graph, knows everything about your home, that is the state and capabilities of all the connected devices. So if you ask the device to dim a light little bit, or turn on and off the light, change the temperature, it knows how to do that all intelligently. So you can next so you can perform all these tasks just with the help of your smartphone. Next. integrate this smartphone on your device. So the smart home action platform integrate with the use of the cloud service that is provided by the assistant developers. And then the cloud service uses a series of webhooks to access and control devices. And voice integration with devices can occur through the cloud or locally through Google Nest devices. And finally, next slide, please. Finally, if you want to build rich experience for users, you will build a conversational action. So what conversational actions do? The conversational action provides this functionality for the user, that is user, Google Assistant, and your action. The user sends a user query to the assistant. The assistant then transform the user input into to the conversational action, and there they respond. The conversational action then responds to the assistant with a action, and the assistant then deliver the prompt to the user. This looks a simple process, but actually it is not. For example, if a user answers yes, that is pretty straightforward. And but what about all the other variations of yes, such as let's do it, of course, sure? There are many more number of answers that we can have. So we need a tool to manage all these variations. So what that tool is natural language understanding. In natural language understanding, we identify the intent. So what intent is, such as all the variations of yes is one intent, all the variations of no is one intent. So you need to identify that intent, and then you have to describe all the related phrases that a users can answer for that intent into a single category. And after specifying, it helps the assistant ability to understand the request that the user has made more effectively. But this is just a one side conversation, and conversation is a back and forth process. So here is a diagram of the user, the assistant, and your action. So basically, the user, next slide, the user provides their input or query. Abhishek, can you change the slide? Yeah. So the user provides their input or query, and then the assistant transforms that input into the intent with the help of natural language understanding. And then the assistant generates a prompt which you send to the assist. Sorry, that in the conversational actions form a generated prompt which you send to the assistant. And finally, that assistant delivers it to the user. So the main thing that the conversational model is managing that all the different categories of intent that you have. You have to generate an appropriate prompt for the intent. So this was all about the conversational actions. So now let's see how to build a Google action. So I would like to invite Ajay Singh for having a demonstration of Google action.
Okay, thank you so much, Yukti, Abhishek, and Suhani for the introduction to Google Assistant. For now, all of you might have be aware of the Google Assistant, how the actions are working under the hood. Now it is the time to build an action. Abhishek, can you please move on to the next slide? So guys, this is Ajay Singh. I have already introduced myself in the beginning, and today we will be building an actual Google Assistant action. We will be actually building a game. So I would request you all to just join with your laptop or your computer, and this is a collaboration, right? There are so many students from different colleges. Let's see how many of you are from BIST. Please raise your hand if you are from BIST college. Okay. What about LNCT? Okay, so there are so many students from BIST and LNCT. Okay. What about OIST College, Oriental College? Quite a many. You can also use the chat, right? And what about SysTech? Yeah, quite a many. And what about VIT, Valor Institute? Yeah, there are so many students from different colleges. And okay, so let's actually build an action today. And I would request you all to just boot up your machine and let me know once you all are ready with your machine. Abhishek, can we please move on to the next slide? So this is actually what you are doing. You are just waiting for us for the demonstration part, right? So let's see how many of you are exciting. Let's use the comment section and use the chat option and let me know how many of you are ready to build an action and you are really exciting. Just write something very quickly. So we will be using the developer Google Action Console to build an actual action. We will be creating a game. So there are so many people. I think we should just start now. Yeah, very excited. Great, Aarti. Yeah, Bhumika Sahu. All exciting. Guys, please use the chat section and let everybody know that you are ready. So we can just move forward. Abhishek, next slide, please. Yeah. Get set, go. Yeah, Sudeep. Yes, Muskan Srivastav, Saurabh Maurya, and many others. All are ready, right? So I would request you all to just go to this link on your Chrome browser and let me know once you're ready. Okay, Neha Ugade is also ready. Abhijit is also ready. Please use this. Damini Bisen is also ready. That's great. This is the link. Please open that now. Yeah, sure. This is the link. Please open it. Console.action.google. You can also directly write console of Google Actions. You will find it. Okay, so you all are ready. Now it is the time I should share my screen. Okay. Just give me a minute. Uh, Abhishek, I don't know why, but I can't share the screen.
Okay, let me check. Just a second.
Yeah. So you all are ready? Great to know. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I guess the permission is provided. Can you check once again?
Sure. Okay. And I need to change the settings again. Otherwise, you won't be hearing my system audio. Just give me 2 minutes. Until then, please bear with the audience. Abhishek.
Yeah, sure. So, as till now we have covered a basic introduction of Google Assistant and how it is working. So, regarding that part, if you have any doubts or any query, feel free to share that. Also, I would like to know that how many of you here are web developers, Android developers, or hardware developers? Would you share that in the comment section?
Quite a many.
Uh-huh. Well, so
Very
let
exciting.
me brief you that how you can use your current skills with Google Assistant. For application developers, it is quite obvious that you can integrate your application with the Google Assistant, and it can uh, automate your application through the voice commands by itself. Regarding the web developers came into the role that when it comes to designing the UI structure and all. So for assistant, you can again design a separate UI and how you can integrate it with the IDE of Google Actions. So this is where web developers role into come into picture. Regarding the hardware developers, so hardware developers came into picture when you are to develop the SDK. So we would be going through the SDK and what exactly it is. So once the lab is begun, you will get an idea of how hardware developers can also be how your current skill would be workful and helpful for you to develop the Google Actions.
Okay. Thank you, Abhishek.
Yeah,
I see so many people. They are Android developer, full stack developer, web app, backend developer, Flutter developer. Oh,
great,
that's
great.
great.
Yeah,
What we gonna teach today? Okay, so today we will be building an actual action. We will be creating a game, a funny game. Okay, so let's just begin. Let me know if my screen is visible.
yeah, yes, it is visible.
So the link that I have given to you, please go on to that link. Or if you are unable to find that link, just type Google Action on directly on Google. You will find that option there. Use to log in. So just type in your email ID and password and just log in with that. So I'm quickly showing you that. Just log into that. Yeah, many someone have asked a question previously that I don't have any coding experience. There is no need of coding for the adaptation. We will be building an action without using any coding, okay? And it would be very funny and interactive app. You can even share it to your friends, right? So I think you all have logged into console.actions.google.com. I have a light coding experience. That's great if you have a coding experience. But for now, there are so many people who don't have any coding experience, so won't be using any code. But we will definitely walk you through how to use and how to. Okay, so I think that just begin without wasting any time. So once you're logged in, you will see something like this interface, right? You must be seeing that you don't have any project yet. So just click on new project, okay? So this was just a demonstration. Let me just close this window, and this is the actual my real account where I do create. You won't be seeing these kind of recent projects or other projects because I've already created projects, and if you're logging for the first time, you won't see that. So just after clicking on the new project, uh, I would request you all to please follow with me. We will be building an action. So the project name will be Determine Me. We are going to create a game which will help you. It is a personality quiz game which will ask you about few questions about your personality, and then it will tell you what is how your personality is. Guys, keep interacting. Okay. I would request you all to just follow along. So you can use any name you want for the project. Just click on create it, and you will see these options. So what kind of action you are going to build, right? There is many options like smart home, food ordering, game, custom. Smart home, this part was covered by Yukti, if you remember, right? Smart devices. uh, Smart home is a part of smart devices. In food ordering, again, Suhani have gone through this part. She have told you about how you can integrate Google Assistant and use it for food ordering. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to build a game. So just click on it. You can create a game like a trivia game and a fully immersive game. We can also create a multiplayer game. So let's click on next. And now you will be seeing this kind of interface. So you can start with a blank project if you already have a knowledge. But for today, we will be using personality quiz 2 option. Click on that. It is a craft a personality quiz with different traits and outcomes. And just click on start building. And it will warn you something. Just click on continue. Within seconds, you will see the development window. For now, Abhishek, can you just tell me everything is fine? Like my screen is visible and you can, am I audible or not? Can anyone please confirm?
Yes, Ajay, it's going smooth.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's
totally fine.
fine.
And also the participants, if you guys are these still here, then please let us know in the comment.
Yes, everything's all right. Cool. Sargun. Okay, so I'm assuming that you have reached this far. So you will see an option develop. You are at this point right now. Yeah, everything is perfect. Cool. So you need to click on this get started button and fill in your content. So upload a content via Google Sheet. So what we are actually going to do is we are going to give the Google Assistant some options, like some questions that it will be asking to the user, right? And we can write it from scratch. We can write all the questions from scratch by ourselves, but it is providing us a template, like personality quiz 2 template. So just click on that, and you will see a Google Doc. Yeah, you will see a Google Sheet, a copy document thing. Just click on make a copy. Screen is paused. Forming, I don't think it should be like
No,
that.
no, it is working fine.
It's working fine.
Okay. Start building option isn't visible, Abdullah. Uh, Please repeat the steps. It's totally fair. It should work. I'm assuming you all have reached this far. Copy of personality quiz 2. So there are about 6 pages here. Okay. I'm not sure why you people are facing this problem.
Sir, your presentation is lagging.
Okay. Like the screen is lagging or my audio working?
It
Your
might be
Please,
an
screen.
guys.
internet issue.
I think your internet is slow. So please
Yeah,
join it with something better because most of the people are saying it's working. So I think
yeah.
it's
For
no
other
problem.
people, it's
Please,
working fine.
yeah. Okay. So you will be on a personality quiz sheet. It's a copy of the actual sheet because you're not going to modify the original one. You'll make a copy of it. So in the first thing, you will find a personality quiz readme, right? It is just telling you that you have 5 options. First is quiz introduction, in which just after the quiz starts, you will define how the it starts, right, at the beginning. Then you will have a Q&A section in which assistant will ask you some questions. After that, you will find a quiz outcome. You can also manage quiz settings and general prompts. Yeah. So after the readme, you will find a quiz intro. Just click on that. You will find 4 columns already filled, right? You don't need to fill it again. So you need to just click on add button and add something like some message if you want, right? 4 welcome intros are already there. So when the Google Assistant will actually open, you will find any of these 4 invocations in which Google Assistant will welcome you. So we can just type some random things like hello, welcome to the personality quiz game, or determine me. Today I will tell you some interesting facts about your personality. So if you don't want to add this, it's totally fine because you already have 4 options, right? Now let's move on to the quiz Q&A session. Repeat previous one. Okay. Okay, Khushi Tripathi. In the README section, you don't have to do anything. Just click on quiz introduction. Are you fine with this? Please write in the chat what's your problem, where you are facing the problem, so other people can help you.
Ajay, Ajay, sorry
Yeah.
for interrupting. I would suggest when you change the screen, like when you go on a next page, just wait for like 2 to 3 seconds and then start, speaking, because there's some lag in voice and screen change.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got it.
Okay.
Okay. So in the quiz intro, I think you can see this screen. You can just add some kind of invocation that you will use for quiz introduction. Now I'm going to quiz Q&A session, and I hope this page is visible for now. And I'm waiting again for 1-2 seconds. So quiz question and answer session will be the actual question that Google Assistant will be asking to you. So these are about some kind of traits that will Google Assistant will test your personality, like your how you are professionally, how normally you are, and traditional questions. So there are about 15 questions already added into this sheet. Okay, so this is the questions, display questions. In this session, you will find all the questions. You can add your own question by just clicking on the add button at the bottom screen. After clicking on that, you can add a new column and add your details. I think it's all cool now. In the responses, you will find 2 kinds of responses. One is positive answers and another is negative answers. So if you are choosing any of these answers, it would be counted as a positive answer, right? And if you will select any of these options which says negative response, it would be counted as a negative point. So you can add it here. To add the multiple options, you can use the pipe symbol, or if you're a programmer, you might be knowing this symbol as the OR symbol, right? OR gate symbol, where you perform logical OR operation. And you can add other options like any other options that you like, which is similar, and then just click on quiz outcome button. Here you can add as many options you want, but for now, it will take a lot of time if I'll customize it. It is fully customizable, so there's no need of going me through this thing. It's very and fairly simple. So these are some kind of outcomes in this outcome section. I hope the screen is visible, and you can again add options here. Then just go to the quiz settings. Okay, so in the quiz settings, you will find optional settings. Okay. In the first parameter, you can see that do not touch this, do not touch the configuration element. Okay, also the more option thing, but you can definitely modify the values. So what is happening is you are having 3 questions, right? So let me just modify it to 5, the number of questions per quiz. So every time you open a quiz, you will find 5 questions in your quiz. You can change it as much as you want. So for now, I'm selecting 5 options. In the start button text, you are seeing start, right? You can modify it, like customize it, like write let's continue. Okay. And in the restart button, you can again write let's play again. Now you will be seeing these 2 text on the button. I hope you all are following till now. Now we are moving to the general prompt. In the general prompts, you don't have to modify anything. So now the main part starts. You need to click on the share button on the top right corner of the sheet, Google Sheets. I hope you can see this navigation button. Click on this share button. Once you click on that, you will see a pop-up which will ask you to get the link. Click on that. There you will find restricted to only people added. Change that into anyone with the link. Also, let me know if there is still a delay and you can't see the option, and let me know that. So you can just click on anyone with the link and view. You can set the permission as viewer. I hope you all are following till now and it's going smoothly. Then you can just click on this copy link button, right? Just click on that. The link will be copied. Can you go slow? Like wait 2 seconds each time. Okay. So have you guys copied the link? Like, or I should repeat this thing? Let me know in the chat. Yes, copied. Okay. Yeah, done. Cool. That's amazing. Many of the people you guys are really genius. Okay. Actually, it's very simple, barely simple. You just have to follow the simple steps. Okay, most of the people are following this thing. So after copying the link, go back to the console action. Now I will again wait for 2-3 seconds because you are saying that you are facing delays. After getting back to the console.actions, you need to click on the next button. Here you will find an option to upload the contents, right? And it is asking for Google Sheet URL. Click on that. Use Control V, right click and click on the paste. So it will be pasted in the URL, right? Yeah. You guys can also show me that done something so that I can just move forward because I'm not sure how much lag is there. Done, right? So just click on upload button. Yeah, many of the people are very fast. That's great to know. You will see an upload successful button, right? Yeah, that's amazing. Most of the people are really excited about and they are following with me. That's great. As a developer, you should have this skill, right? Yeah. Somebody said enable the recording. Yes, this session is being recorded. So if you miss anywhere, no problem. We will be hosting this or uploading this recorded section on YouTube. We will share you to that. So make sure to follow us on our social media. You can just connect with us from there. We will be sharing that at the ending session, right? We will also have a Q&A session. So after that, once you see the upload successful button, you can just click on the go to simulator option. Again, just use the chat section if you have reached till there, till this point. And if you face any kind of problem, again use the chat section and let us know so that we can help. So you should get to the test. Yeah, done. That's great. Now this is a testing simulator in which you can test your Google action. So on the right side, you will see smart display tab, right? Use that drop down. You will find 4 options: smart displays, phone, speakers, and KaiOS. So you don't have to modify the settings for all the devices. You just need to create it for one, right? And it will be automatically applicable for all the other devices. So you can select, this is just to check, right? Here on this left tab, you will see the actual action, how it is going to look on your phone or your screen. I'm selecting smart displays here. The reason why I'm selecting this option is you won't be able to see the mobile display here, right? If you will see a small screen, the text would be very small and it won't be visible to you. So I think you all are reached till here, and just select the smart display and it would be, I think, already a default option. Yeah, yeah, many people are saying that they are ready. So the next is, now just click on the talk to my test app. Use this button and just click on that, and now you will see some kind of magic, and now the fun begins.
All right, I love you a whole lot. In fact, I'd say that we're a pretty dynamic duo, but I can't quite decide which one. Want to answer a few questions to help me pick which dream team we most resemble? Do you wish to answer some questions?
Please confirm if the audio was audible. The Google
Yes, it
Assistant
was
voice is
audio.
audible.
It was audible.
Okay, and all going smooth and clear. Can I just move forward, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, all excited. Yeah, Google Assistant's voice is amazing, right? It feels like you're talking to a humanoid bot, a very intelligent bot, right? Yeah. So this is an actual app. This could be looking like this. This is the user interface in your Android phone or in your Google Home, or if your other smart display. Click on Let's Continue button. So it would be started.
Great. Let's start the quiz.
Yeah, so it started the quiz.
If we were visiting the world's first paranormal petting zoo, would you want to play with the unicorn or give the psychic cat a ball of yarn in exchange wishes?
So these are the options that we have selected in the sheet, right? You can also use this actual microphone. You can see that my voice is being recorded. This is happening with the NLP, right? The natural language transition. I don't remember its full form, but it is something like that. So some people are facing issues. It's showing we are sorry.
I had
but
a little
something went
trouble
wrong.
understanding you. Could you try again?
You're sorry, but something went wrong. Please try again. I'm not sure why this option is there. It should not be. My test app left the conversation. So just click on the top left option to test your test app again. Then it should restart. So without wasting any time, this session is already being recorded, so you don't need to worry about that. So you just have to select any of the options. I'm just going quickly. It will ask me about 5 questions. So let me just quickly.
Here's another
select the
one.
options.
If we were planning a cross-country road trip together, would you rather drive a limo with extra cushy seating or ride a motorcycle with a sidecar?
I will ride this motorcycle with sidecar.
Here's another one. Aliens have contacted you. What would you rather do? Learn about their advanced technologies or hang out together at a gala event that's out of this world?
Most of you will be thinking of tech, like learning about the tech, but I will just hang out with them. Like really, we don't get chance to hang out with aliens every day.
Here's the next one. If we were co-founding a community garden, would you rather be in charge of
Okay,
deciding
what
which
option
flowers to
will you
grow or
select?
how to punish people who steal the vegetables?
What option you will select? Just let me know in the chat. That's one we will be selecting. Flowers or justice?
Well, that was unexpected. Can you try again?
Please turn off your microphone, right? Vicky, I think you forgot to turn it off. Right, so we got an answer that is flowers. So just select it. Let me just select that. Okay, most of the people are voting for flowers. Okay, justice. Now it's already selected. I will choose your option in the next time, in the next question. Okay, so quickly answer it.
One more time. Okay, last question. Imagine we were trying to solve a murder mystery. Once we're ready to name the killer, how should we point them out? Throw water in their face or with a laser pointer?
So how will you identify that killer? Laser. Okay. Laser again. Okay. Yeah. I would be definitely selecting this glass of water, but if you guys are saying laser pointer, let's select that. Laser sounds cool. Okay, Abhijit. Yeah, everybody, almost everyone have chosen the laser pointer. That's how I am going with that. So this was the
Okay,
last
that's
question.
it. Let's find out what you got.
If we find a conclusion from your chosen answers,
Thanks for humoring me. I've got enough intel now to express our super special bond in a love poem, naturally. Just give me a few seconds to write it down. Okay, done. You're like a bike and I'm like the kickstand, lean on me. Friend, when it's time to make plans, whether you're searching for info, trying to spell chateau, looking for recipes, or other necessities, I'll plot out your ride and stay right by your side. If you have any questions, I'll always reply. Thanks for playing. Do you want to take the quiz again?
you guys have seen that at the end it just told you a poem kind of thing that she have concluded after listening to your answers. And as you can see, it's showing the let's play again button, right? Previously it was showing play again, but now it's showing let's play again because we have modified it in this sheet. You guys can open that sheet and go to the quiz setting option, right? Even if there is a lag in the screen, there's no problem. It's very simple. You can just go to the Google Sheets and you will find these options, right? Let's play again button is here. Okay. So let's go back to the testing. I think it's all done, right? Everything is going very great. So you can click on this let's play again button to play it again. But we don't have to play it again. Let's just quit this game. You can just click on this button or just select cancel from the top left corner. Okay, so it's almost ready. Everything is done. Let me know that you have tested your assistant or not. Let me know. Have you tested your actions? Yeah. Yes, Muskan, Sunidhi, Sudeep, a guest person. Most of you have been attending our online classes and you forgot to change your name. Yeah. Yes, amazing. Yes, Aarti, it's really amazing. Yes, Sargun, it's done. Manisha, Rishu Kumar, yes, played with it. Tanay, sir, screen is disabled. Anurag, everybody is not facing. I think it is a problem with your internet connection. Yes, Bhumika. Yeah, but so great to know that almost of you are following with it. You can just have a play around with it. You can test it as much as you want. So let me also show you in the phone section, phone thing, right? So I've selected that. Now when you will click on Talk to My Test app, you will be seeing a smartphone here, the UI of the smartphone, right? It is visible, but the
Got it.
font is
Here's the test version of I love you a whole lot. You're so dreamy. I'm surprised.
the font size is very small here. That is why I showed you in the how to integrate. So you can test it on any of these devices. Once it is done, please wait till the end for your questions. Great fun using the Google Assistant. That's great, Pushka. We will be please hold on your questions for the end session. We don't have to. We don't have too much time for that. Okay. So once you have tested, you can just go to the overview section. Right. In the overview section, you will find quick setup option. Here you will be selecting decide how your action is invoked, right? Uh, you might have used already any kind of Google action. You might have played a game. So what you do is you just say, "Hey Google," then your Google Assistant wakes up. Then you say, "Do something like to open an action." You just say, "Play the game," right? Similarly, this is what the purpose of invocation is. You just need to select a display name from here. So I'm going with the determine me name. Okay. From here you can click on
Determine me.
pronunciation.
Determine me.
Okay, so this sounds good for me. So I don't want to modify the pronunciation. And in the last option, you will find the Google Assistant voice, right? So they are about 6 voices. First is the default one. You can test other options also, whichever you like. Have a play around on it, right? There are so many customizable options. Once you're done with this, click on the save button on the top right corner. There was an issue with, okay. Okay, this display name should be unique. So let's rename as Doctor Determine Me or Doctor Determine My Personality. Now save it. This should be a unique name, right? Yeah. Now it's perfect. Now we can go to the deploy section to just upload this onto the Google action. Like you have definitely gone through Google Play Store, right? Where you used to download the very famous applications and games from directly from Google Play Store. Similarly, there is an Google Action App Store where you can upload your own actions, right? For the free of cost, right? So once you are at the deploy section, let me know if I can move further. Yes. Okay, that's amazing. Select a description. A short description would be I will let you know about your personality. I'm not gonna write the full description. I'm just copy paste it. Have fun. As you can see on the right section, you're seeing an actual Android phone. So when you will uh, start this game or start this action, you will see this kind of user interface. So as you can see at the top, you will find the title of the action, that is Doctor Determine Me. Then you will find the company name thing. We will be doing that in the later part. Then you will find this short description and also how you can invoke talk to Doctor Determine My Personality. In the next section, you need to select the images. Just click on that. You will find 2 options. First is a large banner. Another one is the small logo. You will find the resolution inside the parenthesis, so you can create that. So let me just quickly select the upload the banner from my local storage. I've already created it, so that will save our time. I've already created a banner for this game, so I'm uploading it. If you can just upload a random image for now because you might have not created it already. You can definitely change it in the later part. There's no problem. Okay, let me just select this thing. Also, let me know if you have you're done with this thing and you're following this with me. Let me also select the logo, small logo. Let me quickly upload it. I'm not that good at designing, so I have made some kind of random design. Okay, so once these banners and logo is uploaded, on the top, on the right side, you can see how it will look on an actual mobile device, right? And the top, you can see the banner. Then you will see the logo and the title. Fine. Now move to the contact details. You can write your developer email, that is your email. Company name, you don't have a company, so you can just type your name, right? Literally your name if you don't have a company. Then privacy and policy. There are two things: privacy policies and terms of services. Terms of services is optional, so you can skip this thing. You can upload a privacy policy. Just type on the Google Chrome, just type privacy policy generator. I usually use this website, privacypolicygenerator.info. You can use this. I'm pasting this URL in the chat. You can go to this link and create the policy. Okay, so select your company name. For now, I'm just selecting a random data, but make sure to use the right thing. Okay, just let me click on the next thing. Do you use cookies? No. Just select the right option that are suitable to you. Select your country. I'm just selecting the normal details. I don't have to show it to you. It would be different in your case. So just click on the generate my privacy policy button. Just wait for a few seconds. It will be created. In this top right corner, you will find copy link to clipboard. This link is actually your privacy policy. So just click on this button to copy your privacy policy. Any URL can be given in the website URL. You can just upload your website if you have a website for this Google Action. You can upload that. Copy link to clipboard. I've just selected the random details because I don't have a pro. Just once you have copied this link, go back in the deploy section, paste it into the privacy policy in input field. Terms of services is optional, so you can skip that. Now go to the sample invocation thing. So what invocation is already there. Okay, thank you for sharing this privacy policy generator. You can use it. So this invocation is how your Google Assist action is going to be started. If you will say, okay, Google, talk to Doctor Determine My Personality, game that you have created, this action will start. Okay, you can add more invocations similar to this one, like a play Doctor Determine My Personality. I've chosen a random name. Make sure to use your own name or own action name, which should be unique. So you can add more invocations, but I don't need that. In the additional information, choose a category that is suitable. For us, it's games and fun. Does your action target children as a primary audience? You can select the action. It depends on your action, what kind of action you're building. So yeah, we can say that this uh, action is a funny action, or I can just like no, and just select these options. These are very simple things. I don't need to walk you through this. So since we are not using any API, in these two checkbox, you can uncheck these. And in the mic policy, you can turn it on because you are using the mic, right? Or you can just unselect it because it is optional. So you don't need to fill anything on the bottom input field. Now just click on the save button. So this information is saved. On the top right corner, you will see app information and additional informations are saved. I hope you all have reached this far. Let's see how many of you have reached this far. Yes, reached. Done. That's great to know. Okay. Now get back to the overview tab. And now it is the time where you are going to deploy this on the action console, right? So just click on the release tab. Here you will see production option, manage releases. I hope you have reached this far and the screen is visible. Now you can just click on the create a release button. You can just click on that, check the policies and guidelines and submit for review. Click on it. So what I've done is I've actually published on production. So it is under review. This is release version 1. Suppose next day if you want to, yeah, yes, Rishu, it is similar to Play Console. So in the production, you will find a release version button, a release version text. It means this is the first release version because we have just created it, right? If suppose next day you will modify some settings in your Google Assistant, for example, Google Action, for example, you added new questions or change the UI or change the logo, then you have to publish this again, right? Then it would show you version 2. I hope this is clear. This is under review, right? In about 2-3 business days, your action will be that's as simple as that. You are ready to your action is ready to be published on the console. That's it. Literally, that's it. Now you just have to wait for 2-3 days unless you get an email from Google that yeah, your action passed our testing procedure and it's ready to be used. In the bottom section of deploy, you will find beta and alpha releases. You might have definitely seen beta and alpha thing, right? These are testing versions of your application. So beta release lets you to test your action with 200 user, and alpha it is only for 20 user. So if you want to create this release, you can use that. So let's just see what happens if I create a alpha release. There's no need of this. You can directly upload your action into the production. Okay, so in alpha release, it is deployed, right? It is for testing. That is why it didn't ask us for review. You can test this version. You can submit it review for production, or you can submit it for beta. I hope this is all clear. That as simple as that. Your action is ready to be published. Under 2-3 days, it will be published. I hope you all have enjoyed this far and followed me, and you have created your action. Feel free to test it as much as you want. Let me know how many of you have created it and you're excited to use that. How many of you were following me and have created your first Google action, or you have just created it? You can write it in the chat or raise your hand. There's no problem. So how, isn't so fun? Like isn't it amazing? Like you have created your own app, right? Without knowing any coding. It was as simple as that. Yeah, Arti Kankul created. That's amazing. Mayank, Saurabh, Sudeep, Muskan, Sohani. Okay. Rishu, Muskan Srivastava, Sunidhi, Pushkar. Okay, Pushkar, I have a question. Who all can access it after it gets published? Anyone, dude, anyone. Pushkar, once your application is published, anyone on the internet, literally, who uses the Google Assistant, can just say, talk to doctor, determine my personality, or in your case, whatever the name of your action and whatever invocation they can say that, and it is like White Hat Junior, right? Funny. Right, White Hat Junior is on boom. Okay, it was fun. It was really amazing. That's great to know that you guys really liked it. I think that's it for us. I can just
Uh,
share the presentation.
yes, one
Yes,
more thing I
Abhishek,
would like to add.
definitely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So there is also an opportunity for you with these actions. Like right now, Ajay showed you how you can create one, testing, and also the deployment, the review process. So once your app is reviewed, you get an email from Google, and it gives you many benefits. Like you will get $200 credits a month for at least 1 year for Google Cloud Platform that you can use to learn more things like this. Also, there is a t-shirt that you get from Google Assistant. So once your app is reviewed and deployed, you have this credits and the t-shirt along with you. So this can be a motivation for you to get started and get your first app deployed.
Yeah, Abhishek, that would be amazing for the all the attendees. You can upload your action to console, and anyone can use it. You will also get these benefits as Abhishek have discussed. Okay, so once you have built this action with us, now you're ready to learn more and explore more. Feel free to have a play around. You create your own application, your own action by yourself. These are three code labs that I'm suggesting. I will be giving you the links. Okay, so what you need to do is I request you all to just open a new tab and type codelabs.developers codelabs.google.com. Just type this codelabs.developers.google.com in your. Okay, so I have misspelled it. I'm providing the link in the chat section. Just wait. Developers.google.com. Okay, so this is the link that you can follow along. So I want you all to just visit this link. Once you're ready with uh, our first demonstration, now you're ready to learn more about it, right? So in this codelab.developers.google.com, this is developed by Google developers. This is the free code lab for the students, right? Or any professional or any person who wanted to learn about anything related to development. And mostly you will find all the Google technologies here. So on the right section, click on the filter by category button. Here you will have to select the assistant, in the filter. Here you will find some of the actions. So here you find some levels and categories. From level 1, you can start from the beginning, and you can slowly move forward and build more actions, right? It will be involving integration with Dialogflow, TensorFlow. You will get to know how to interact, make it more interactive, use APIs, and make your own uh, action that can do whatever you want, right? So make sure to visit this code lab and complete it. You can also go to quicklabs.com. Quicklabs.com. It is a product of Alphabet, that is the parent company of Google. So you can just go to quicklabs.com, log in, and here just search about Google Action, or you can type Google Assistant. Here you will find a few of the, there are about 8 quests available, in which 2 are 100% free. That is this Google Assistant Quick Start template and Google Assistant Quick Start dialog flow. So you can learn from here also. And if you have credits, if you are having some credits on Quick Labs, you can also uh, take other labs. So this was all about me. Also, we have reached the time limit.
All
I would like
right.
to
Yeah.
give it to Suhani. Please
All
wrap this
right.
event.
So I think it was really an interesting and fun session. I hope you all learned something new today. And yeah, we are towards the end. It's almost the time. And just before going, a quick trivia for you guys. Do any of you know that when was Google Assistant launched? Anyone? Any idea? I'll give you one. I'll give you some options. 2015, 2016, 2017. All right, we are getting some answers already. Yes, the correct answer is
Don't Google it.
2016. Okay, no problem. Just it's good that you all know. The correct answer is 2016. Really great. All right. So before going, we'll just have like a quick 2 minutes. If you have guys have any questions or queries, please drop it in the chat box, and we would love to answer them. Otherwise, we'll just end the session because we are already over the time. And I hope you all enjoyed. If no questions, then just tell us how much you enjoyed, what all you liked, and yeah, and these are our social handles. Please connect with us on LinkedIn and join your respective college DSC. We'll be having many such events in the future, and you'll be staying updated if you join the DSC chapter of your college.
Feel free to create a post in which you can tell us about, or tell the everybody that how was the session. You can let, you can just okay, thank you. I just see so many chats right there that deviates me. Yeah, amazing session, Bhumika. Thank you so much, Muskan. Thanks again. Okay, so feel free to connect with us in this on social media handles, and make sure to tag us in your post, or just reach out to us. You will also get latest updates regarding more sessions. It's amazing to see many people are enjoying it. So I would like to give it to Suhani again.
All right. Yes, Pushkar has a question. How can we get credits for to practice on Quick Labs? Well, yeah, there are some programs that keep coming now and then, and if there's any, we'll definitely let you know. Please get in contact with your local DSC, the DSC of a college, and they will definitely help you, uh, right, for that. Okay.
Okay, and Sudeep also has a question that how can we integrate this with the website? So, Sudeep, for your question, there are multiple ways to integrate Google Assistant with your website. So you can also use webhooks for the same purpose. Also, webhooks is a quite complicated process. So there are third-party tools which you can implement to integrate it with the website. We will provide you with the resources and you can refer it.
I think that is all. And I have just shared the link where you can join your DSC chapter. So don't forget to join that. And with there, you will find all our future events that we are going to take in our respective colleges and also in collaboration. So thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in and giving your time to us. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have
Uh,
a good night.
Thank
Bye,
One minute.
everyone. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. If you are comfortable, if you can turn on your camera so we can have a group photo. If you're comfortable.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Is anyone taking any picture?
No one is visible now, Suhani.
All right, let's end it. No problem.
Okay, thank you, guys. Now you all can leave. Bye,
Yeah.
Okay.
everyone.
Bye,
Thanks,
everyone. Have a good
everyone.
night.
Good night.